Hello, my name is Saltbot. I am Kismet's co-host for this evening. Welcome to Kismet's stream and thank you for dropping by once again. Tonight it's time to get back to PC gaming with the Kismet Overburdened with Love PC. Thanks to all of you, we can take this stream to another level. Let me open up the vault door and let's go inside. Kismet is waiting for us.
Hello everybody and welcome to the stream. Oh man, is it gonna be an epic night tonight. Welcome to the best stream ever. That's right, the best stream ever I'm going to do tonight. Make it better than the one before. That's what I try to do every single night. Welcome to the stream. Again, my name is Kismet. Sometimes people call me Overseer Kismet because I play a lot of Fallout, as you're going to find out tonight. We're going to be playing some more Fallout. We're going to be doing, of course, our Sanctuary rebuild, Day 2 super build, which is always a lot of fun. Always a lot of fun. Now, of course, we got lots of epic people in here, as well as we got a lot of epic stuff coming up very, very soon. Maybe this weekend. We're going to see some very, very cool stuff. Very cool stuff coming to the stream. I can't wait to show you all. It's going to be epic. I've been working very hard on it behind the scenes. So, one other thing I want to point out today that I saw pop up on my subscription channel, which is always kind of wild when it's about you, right? I saw a Stream Elements spotlight about me, which is pretty great. If you guys want to check that out, I'll go ahead and put that in the chat right there. Feel free to check that out. A little video that they asked me to do, a little bit about myself, some encouraging words for streamers out there, as well as what I really like about Stream Elements and how it makes my stream way easier than it was before. Because, of course, I am insane and I push it to the absolute edge of the limit of what you should be doing as a streamer, usually with 50 to 100 sources, 6 channels of audio, recording about 500, well, really about 200 to 500 gigs every single night, and then taking that and uploading it up onto YouTube and uploading the highlights onto Twitch and so on and so forth. It is quite a massive challenge, but if somebody like me who's been in production, who knows how to kind of streamline things and make it a lot easier, it's still a lot of work, but to someone who knows how to streamline it, you can really push forward in a lot of stuff. I see you guys are already getting those 5 retweets going on. We hit 40 retweets. We're going to give you guys some sweet loot up here in the stream. We hit 80 retweets. Boom, we're going to hit you some more. That's what we're going to do. Now, of course, one of my favorite things to do, of course, is to say hello to all my epic people hanging out here in the chat. Let's say hello to them right now. I see Gregory Army in there right now saying hello to Kursaucer. And hello to Kursaucer as well. Dark Angel in there backing me up tonight. Make sure to show lots of love to my mods. Tyler says, hi, Mom. I'm not your mom, but hello back. Best stream number, exactly, best stream number 178 today. Who was the first in the chat, kids? Oh, I have to look back and see. Hold on. Gamer Dude says, hey, kids. Tyler says, sup, kids. And Josie says, hello, all. Hello, mods. And hello to you, Josie. Hello to everybody. Thanks for coming into the stream. I see Fearmaster Kidda in the stream as well. Says hello to me. See, the earliest person I see, Gregory Army, says hi, guys, at 9:03. But there could have been someone here earlier. Sometimes people are in my stream like 30 minutes before, or sometimes people don't leave my stream. They actually stay in the stream the whole time. I really appreciate that. Appreciate that big time. So, yeah, we're going to get into some fun here. Have lots and lots of fun. Oh, I see Star Songsy in there, too. Having fun in the chat. Just came from going to the airport before BOS. It was there spooky, wasn't it? Yeah, I did that in this playthrough. I went there and I'm like, whoa, there's no Brotherhood of Steel here. That's weird. That's weird. But pretty good. You're ready for it tonight, says Gregory Army. I'm ready too. Bike Shop Guru with the thumbs up right there. Ready to rock and roll. Well, let's just dive right into it, everybody. Let's get into some gaming up in here. Boom. All right. Now, again, if you have a question or comment for me, it says it right down there. But if you have a question or comment for me, my name is Kismet. You put Kiz or Kismet in the chat. It highlights in red, even attach itself to the top of my chat. Got to get that out of the way right here at the top. Now, Darius was the bit boss last night, and I also owe him from a bit boss from the other day, I believe. I can't remember if I gave it to him yesterday. So I'm going to look that up, but I'm going to go ahead and give Darius here By the way, if you haven't checked it out yet, he put it into our Discord. He's making a Arca stone from Lord of the Rings. Pretty cool stuff. I mean, geeky, but cool. I got no problem with getting my geek on. Let me see if I spelt it right. I did not. Ah, Kismet. That's me for you. Try it again. Boom. There we go. 10,000 Kiz Caps. Always to the Bit Boss. If you're the Bit Boss tonight, then you're going to get the 10,000 Kiz Caps, which is great because it's going to give you a huge advantage for those contests and giveaways. Also, you subscribe, you get three times the chance. There we go. Now, let's make sure you go out and retweet again because a whole lot of people I know in the chat right now would love to win some sweet loot tonight. Just go ahead and follow that link right there in the chat. Aquatic Pimp just put it in there as well. Just go ahead and click that link anytime you want to use that link or find that link, by the way. Just go !RT for retweet, and boom, it'll pop that link up. You can go ahead and click on it. If you just come into the stream, feel free to use that command as well. All right, so where we left off, is here at Sanctuary, right here. We're building a kind of a Kismet kill box up on this edge. That's one of the ways I used to do it in the very beginning. It's still quite effective, especially when you're on that side that is kind of aimed toward the bad guys. Now, the bad guys spawn over here, and they spawn over here. Now, we got started here on our vault, but we needed, of course, some power. So we had to take some time to get some power. We've got an entry room here, a little security room for peeps to get in. We got a little temporary stairwell down here. And as you can see, we've got our vault going right over the top of this yellow building because that's usually where they run toward. Now, they typically spawn away from there. They spawn on this side, which you can see we've got a Kismet kill box there. And they spawn on these other two sides over here. So we're going to actually put their location up above here. And then also up above that, we'll have a little overseer's office for me. So we're going to go ahead and finish out what we've got going here. Now, we used a bit of a combination of the atrium and the quarters kit to make this power work. Now, one of the problems with this power, though, is that it's so big that you can't just put it in a room, right? Can't just put it in a room because otherwise it gets kind of, it's too short height-wise. So we need to think about, all right, well, how do we want to do the power? Do we want to just make the room taller right there? Or do we want to make an atrium to hold our power? Now, let's go ahead and see if we can just kind of make an atrium over this way. So what we're going to do is we took out the atrium pieces, but we can connect them back again and kind of try to walk the atrium that way, meaning that we can just use our atrium pieces, snap them in. My sound's down real. My sound's down so low. There we go. Okay. There we go. So we can go ahead and use some atrium pieces here to try to walk it a bit this way. And we can try to build an atrium off the end here. Now, this entry area here might be a little too big. Might be a little too big for this, or it might need to be offset a little bit. So let's go ahead and take the doorway, offset it a little bit this way. And we'll make this room a bit smaller. Now, if you're going to use windows, it kind of sucks that there's not a corner with a window in it. I wish they would have done that, because you got a corner with a door in it, but you don't have a corner with a window in it, which is what you would want, right? Because then you wouldn't need this piece, and you could put it right here. You'd have a window and a corner at the same time. Also, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and make this so you can't just come straight in and go into there. You have to actually turn and go this way to get in there. So we're going to go ahead and take this security window out. We're going to go ahead and do this. Now, I'm going to speed up a little bit. Now, notice what happens there, right? That there's a window here, but you can see the backing of it. You don't really want to see that, so I'm going to take that window out. And I'm going to go ahead and take this out. And we're going to go back into the security room. And just like I was talking about a second ago, there is a door with a corner in it like that. But that's not the one we want. We want more like this one, which is going to go this way, like so. And then if we want to have it right there, we'll also have to take this window out, which basically makes it into a very small room. But we're like, nah, maybe we want it to be out a bit further. So we'll go ahead and take this one back out again. Go ahead and choose that window again. Now again, I'm storing it in the workbench so I can take stuff down and put it right back up again. That's one of the great features of Fallout 4 is that you can do that. Is you can take stuff down, re-add it again, kind of do whatever you want with those pieces without wasting all your resources. And I never scrap unless I absolutely know that that I'm not going to use it. All right, well now we can put our window back in again over here, like so. And now we've got kind of a long thing. So they come in here, they hang a left, and they can go in there. Now also what I could do is even shorten this more by utilizing the same thing I did over there, and actually take this door out and take this corner out, and then use the corner, like we did before, as the actual door and a corner simultaneously. Again, I wish they had done a door and a window. Would have been fantastic. So that allows me then, again, to shorten the room if I want. Use my little scroll wheel to bring that over here out of the way. Now I can shorten the room again. Try to get it going the right direction. Oh, you're so feisty. Get in there. Take that out. And there we go. Now we've got an entry door. We've got a smaller room. And there we go. So it's trying to find the right pieces that match up. That really helps. Really helps a lot. Tactical Paragon says, Kismet, what is the next game for you after 7 Days to Die? I don't know. I really love 7 Days to Die. That's an incredibly great game. A lot of people have been asking me, will I play Fortnite with them? I'm kind of thinking about it. Kind of think of playing that game a bit. I might also do some bonus streams of Fallout Shelter, because I know a lot of my people on YouTube as well as here on Twitch love to watch me play that. Might do a little bit of that. We'll see. You got a game? You got a suggestion? I take suggestions. I take suggestions, ideas, feedbacks on the stream. Always. If you want to be better at something, you've got to be open to suggestions and ideas. Now, people who just come in and say you suck, forget those people. But people who come in and say, hey, Kismet, I got this great idea for your stream, I'll make a note of it. I don't mind. I don't mind people coming in saying, hey, I got a suggestion. Now, I hope you don't mind if I don't take the suggestion, because I don't do every suggestion, obviously, because I only have so much time in the day, but I do take suggestions. All right, so what we need is we need a corner right here. All right, there we go. Like so. Now, this is the atrium kit, so I made a transition from the security room, which allows you to look here into the quarters, into an atrium area. Now, this is the atrium area here, meaning that this is going to be kind of an open area that we're going to build. Now, we can build a really cool atrium, by the way. They have some really gigantic atrium pieces, which are super cool. Maybe we will. Maybe we will. Let's see. Something like this. Something like that we could snap in there. Make that our atrium over there. Now, of course, you do one side, you want to do the other side too, because that makes it super efficient. Oh, this way. This side over here. Again, this is really awkward to do up in the air, and then to get them to snap, because they actually are offset by 1. So there's like an opening there. And, of course, the perfect thing to go into that opening is one of my favorite pieces, which, of course, as the Overseer, is the Overseer's office. Come on, scroll wheel already. Now, see, this one's kind of awkward where it doesn't scroll wheel. Now, notice how it won't let me put it up there? That's because the building is too high now. I can't put that piece there. I can put the piece that goes way up there. I can put a piece here, but I can't put a piece up there because it's actually too high. So I might have to put my office right behind there. We'll see. We'll see how that works out. When you're working with the vault-tec kit, it's like a journey of exploration, right? You've got to figure out what works and what doesn't work and all of that, because it can be super, super frustrating to work with the kit. Now, again, the kits that are the same, like all the atrium pieces, they work great together. But they didn't make the pieces super compatible with each other, which I think was a huge, huge misstep when it came to these particular kits. Now, here in the atrium, of course, I want to go ahead and have my power in the middle. It's going to be kind of featured in the atrium. There we go. Now this area over here is the atrium, but we still want an area that will allow us to go directly into the quarters. But of course we want them to come into the atrium first and then get to the quarters. So we'll go ahead and leave this door here as the quarters, except for we're going to go ahead and just change it around a little bit. We're going to go back to our quarters area, and we're going to go ahead and again use a corner. That's also a door, which is going to, not that one. Not that one. We'll find it. There we go. And then we'll try to put it in. Now, right now, it's not letting me put it in there. Why is it not letting me put it in there? Because it doesn't snap to the atrium. I know. Why doesn't it let it snap? I have no idea why they would make that not snap. Because that's what you'd want to do. But I can snap it to the block next to it, but that doesn't help me. That doesn't help me. But what I can do is I can use one of these blocks, sight unseen, because I can't see it over there. At least can't see it all that well, but I know that it will go right there. And then I can go ahead and use that block that I just put down over here and use that doorway, and now we've got the doorway that goes into here. Now again, this is not quite great because it doesn't kind of put the face over the front of that, because you don't want to see that blue edge if you're trying to do kind of an enclosed area, right? So we're going to go ahead and keep going here, and we're going to go ahead and add a nice window for them there, and nice corner over here. Again, I wish they had corners with windows, but they don't. Then here's a nice little spot to see into the atrium. Actually, let's extend that out a little bit. Let's extend that out by one more. Like that. And then what we're going to have to do is move this whole atrium over one. So we'll have to take... Hope my sound works after this. Windows, Windows, Windows. Got another update, everybody. Let's see if my sound went wonky. All right, there we go. Oh, I forgot to say thanks to all the peeps for the host. Wow, I'm slacking today. I'm slacking. Let's get to it. Gregory Army, The Undead Pool, Tyler, Cursed Saucer, Ameridave, Companion Amethyst, Raz, Gamer Dude, Aquatic Pimp, Texas Vet, Fear Master. We've got Sea Hitman, Jessic, and Aluvatar coming in with some epic people. Thanks so much, everybody, for answering the call. Thanks for coming in with those awesome hosts. And hey, you just all got some kids caps by doing that. If you go /host and then Kismet _ Ring of Destiny up there in that corner like Von Dillo just did, you're earning kids caps every single night toward those contests and giveaway. We get 40 retweets. Bam! We're going to give you guys some free loot right here on the stream. Right here on the stream. And thank you, Jessic, for the 10 bits. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Taking a hit on Darius there, trying to take him down as a bit boss. Maybe you can be the boss. And then I'll say like this. Like a boss. Like a boss. All right. So let's keep on going. So we're going to need to move all of this stuff over. Take that atrium out. We'll go ahead and just store that in the workbench. We're going to pull this over actually by 2. Because we're going to need 2 rounded corners. We're going to need a rounded edge there and then a rounded edge on this side. We'll grab this rounded edge, bring it up here like so. And then we'll switch back to atrium. We've got to do a lot of switching back and forth in this particular thing to get it all lined up properly. But you'll see I'll make it work. It ain't easy because... Also, another thing it doesn't do when you're like this, thank you, KickPC, is it has a trouble scrolling when you're like that. Now, see, you don't want that right there. You want to take this out, and you want to add an atrium window up against the other window. See, I got to kind of go up like this, or angled first before I can scroll wheel, bring it in a little bit closer. Now, I want to back off the end here, or I will die. And then you got to kind of fuddle with it, which is something I'm always doing with these kits. You gotta fuddle with it. Bam! Alright, there we go. Now we've got some proper windows in there. Now, of course, we'll have to fix those up a little bit better fix those up a little bit better in a bit. Then this one doesn't have a window, so we'll want to go ahead and do that. And then we'll put an edge on there. Again, I'm using the scroll wheel. Then we'll put down a simple floor, like so. And now it's starting to shape up. Now we're starting to shape up in here. And we've got another quarters that we're going to build. And of course, all the central areas are really easy. You can use these ones with the roof and the floor built into one, like so. And we've got a nice big quarters area. Now this one right here is should be not that one, but it should be this kind of rounded edge there. It's gonna let me. You're so feisty today. Feisty. Feisty. All right, there we go. And now we've got a nice big quarters area for them. We've got an atrium. We've got a security room. And, of course, we've got our power. Now, we can go ahead and do our atrium that way, or we can do our atrium the other way. And let's take a look at where this yellow house is at. It's right there. It's still looking good on our size up there at the top as well. Companion Ambulance Kids, the message is going to come up again before you end, just to warn you. What message? What message is that? Hi, Jubilee. What's up? Vondilla says, kids, every day you make me laugh or teach me something new. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Vondilla. You know what I'm going to do with that. I'm going to take that and put that in my nice things that people say. I collect them. They inspire me every single day. Every single day. I got so much stuff done today. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys what I accomplished today. I actually got every single video that I have recorded over the last 3 months completely edited and done finally. Even the one last night that I just streamed, I did that one today. Queued it all up. Let's see how much time it's got left. Over here in compressor. Let's see. 11 hours and 32 minutes. Yep. 11 hours and 32 minutes, and then I will be caught up on all that stuff. So epic. Epic, everybody. What were we saying yesterday about staying married for so long? Yes. Always put your spouse first. That's what you do. Always put your spouse first. Man, woman, doesn't matter. Always put them first above all other things. Your children, your neighbors, your other extended family. They need to be number one. They need to know that they're number one. Because when they need help or they need something, they need to know they can rely on you. Don't put it above money and stuff and things. All that stuff will work itself out over time. Even if you run out of money like me and you've got to use your retirement, all of it, and then even use your wife's retirement just to survive, then you'll be there for each other. You'll be there for each other. And she's like, well, that's what we got to do. That's what we got to do. Right? Wife said, if I got to go out and get 2 jobs, that's what I'll do. And that's what she did. She went out and did it. I said, I got to work 7 days a week, 8, 10, 15 hours a day. That's what I will do. Work toward that partnership. That's what I will do every day, all day. You got to go all in. You got to also communicate with your partner, too. You know, the biggest problem I see with friends and extended people is they don't communicate. Is they get to a point where they stop communicating like they used to communicate just fine. They go and they talk to their spouse and tell them whatever is going on, right? What's going on in their day or whatever. And then you get to a point where you know, one of the two people stop caring about what the other person is trying to say, and that's when you know things are getting rough, and that's a tragedy to see that. And you know, there's ups and downs in life. You know, everybody has their ups and downs and failures and all of that. I'm not perfect. I have my up and downs. I've talked about them many times in the stream. Again, I'm not a perfect person, but I try to aspire to be great at everything I do. I love streaming. I love hanging out with you guys here on Twitch. It's incredibly fun. The time goes by like it's minutes. I mean, before I know it, it'll be time in the stream again. I'm telling you. It'll be literally minutes from now. Come on, you little scroll wheeler there. Get up there. Oh, no, I can't put that up there. Can't put that up there. Oh, that's a bummer. It's too high up. I can't close that in. Well, maybe we'll leave it open and look at the stars, I guess. I don't know. I should bring that down by 1 level. Can I bring it down? How close is it to the house? I'll have to bring that down by 1 level. And how can we do that? That's a good question. How can we bring the atrium down by 1 level, but leave all the other stuff? Let's give it a try. Oh, I don't think so. The house is a little close. It's a little close. Okay, so the way you bring stuff down by a level is, of course, you'd want to be able to connect the first level and the second level together. So we're going to need to do something like this. So we're going to go ahead and utilize this right here. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves a stairwell. But before we get ourselves a stairwell, we're going to go ahead and get one of these pieces, which is an end cap, which is going to allow us to connect the stairwell to this. Without that, you can't connect the stairwell. And we'll go ahead and bring that right up here. Snap in there. There we go. And then now we can go down to lower level. So we're going to need to bring it down by 1. So that we can make the atrium hit at such a level that we can build above that top level. And you're going to run into these problems as you go along. And really, it's all about problem solving. And I'm an amazing problem solver. It's probably one of my best things that I do is solve problems. So I just look at it as a problem to be solved. Same thing in life. Everything is just a simple problem to be solved. It's not no big drama. The Earth's going to crack in half and the moon's going to spin out into outer space or something insane like that. That's like people who love to cause drama. Anybody have that like that in their life? Oh my gosh, I dropped my pen. It's the end of the world. Right? They do that. My kids do that. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny, I think. It's like, oh my gosh, I dropped my pencil, or I spilled the milk, or whatever it was. Big deal. So you spill the milk. You know how you solve it? You clean it up. You pour yourself another glass. You go on with life. That's what you do. If you put too much drama in it, you're just draining all your energy. You could be doing something else. You could be doing something else with all that energy that you have expended on that particular thing. If you have somebody you know that's like that, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat. I know a bunch of people like that. I know a bunch of them. All right, so we're going to go ahead and, again, you see me put an end cap there. We're going to go ahead and then use our atrium doorway. Try to put that in there as well. Come on, I know you want to go in there. It's very tough to do from the inside. There we go. Wow, I actually did from inside. That's pretty amazing, actually. That's pretty amazing that actually worked. All right, let's go ahead and use some more atrium pieces. So we're going to have to pull the atrium down. Now, the atrium is way over here. So we're going to probably bring the atrium around the... Oh, why did that get... Oh, because it snapped to the... it didn't snap... See how it snapped to the edge of this and not to the edge of that? Yeah, it snapped kind of lower because of this support here. So it doesn't look like, see, that's what I was checking to see if that would run right into the top of there, and it will. So we don't want it to do that. We want it to be slightly higher up, but we don't want it to be down too far as well. So we want to kind of find a middle ground. So watch as I move this entire thing. I'm going to move the whole thing in one shot. And we're going to move it up just a little bit. Now we need to look at, okay, how high do we need to move it, right? You need to visualize that in your head. All right, we need to clear this thing right here and sit right on top of here. So we've got to go up about probably the double the thickness of one of these. And we're going to go ahead and do that. Now, how do we do that? Go ahead and just hold down E. Get the whole thing, and then you can move it around. Isn't that awesome? That's amazing. Except for that's not going to work. But it is amazing. That's not going to work. You know why? Because you can't really move this support up like that. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. But we can take this support out, and we can go ahead and utilize our concrete kit, which is going to be a much easier way of doing that. And so we're going to go ahead. Oh, let's get floor first. We're going to go ahead and try to put a floor there. We're going to go ahead and get the concrete kit, and we're going to snap a wall in there. Now, the concrete kit is the greatest kit in the game. It is incredibly well done. Whoever did the concrete kit, that person deserves a raise and should be in charge of all building in Fallout 4. Now, notice how this one is really sunk into the ground, real far in there. And, of course, it's attached to the rest of this. And now this is going to act as our kind of leveler, right? Now, we need to look at how far we are right here. I'm going to hold down E. Now, it's going to basically allow me to move it up a bit, right? And down a little bit. Notice how it's having a problem. It's saying, sorry, you can't do that, bro. You can't move it up that far. Why? Because we're hitting the height limit. All right, so now we got another problem. So we got to go fix the height limit of this. So we're going to go ahead and move our way up the ladder here. And we're going to make a little entrance for ourselves. We're going to take that area out for right now. We're going to say, uh-oh, can't get across here. We'll go ahead and just put temporary floor down since we're in that kit. We'll go ahead and take down the stuff that's really high right there. All of this stuff. And again, work forwards and backwards till you get what you want. That's what I do all day, every day with this particular kit. Because there's no other way to do it right. Because it just takes so much time to make that work. Now, we also need to take the stairwell down. Now, the reason why we want to take the stairwell down is because it's making it more difficult for us to adjust it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab this, hold down E. And notice how it popped way up like that, right? See how it popped way up? Watch out for that. And when it does do that, go ahead and go a little bit higher than you need. So go up here, grab that, and then it makes it a little bit easier to control that height. Now, I'm actually moving the whole thing. Don't believe me? I'm moving the whole thing at the same time. Isn't that epic? That's pretty epic, I think. Holding down E on the PC and whatever your action key is on Xbox and PS4. And there we go. So we're going to raise it up. So let's look at where it is now. It's about right there. Grab it up here. And depending on where you grab it is where you kind of have the handle of what you're doing. Actually, I'm going to move it back a little bit too. And we're going to raise it up a bit like so. All right. That's looking decent. Looking decent. Get our ladder. Now we're going to go ahead and put our ladders back. Now I use these just temporarily because they are way easier to use than the other ones. So we'll just go ahead and snap that in there. Like so. And actually, let's just do this first. Go up here. Let's look at that height level now. Does it go up enough? Oh, doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. All right, then we'll go ahead. Again, hold down E. Up here. Now see how it jumped to me? That's kind of annoying when it does that, but we're going to go ahead and lift it up a little bit more. Like so. And then check it again over here. Now it'd be nice if you could lift it up right here, which you can, but it is incredibly awkward. Awkward to utilize it. So we're going to go ahead and back to the concrete kit. Or not the concrete kit. We're back to the vault-tec kit. We're going to add some atrium floors underneath here, and we're going to run it right over the top of this building so we can check our skills. Oh, look at that. Looking good. Maybe even down a little bit. Maybe get a little extra height level, right? Let's go ahead and down a little bit. Let's try that. Down a little, down a little. Now, I'm looking at the actual dots. See those round dots there? Great way to measure. Great way to measure what you're doing. I'm also using the edge of the driveway here as kind of a lineup point. Let's see how we're looking now. How you like me now? Oh, going down further. It's also getting dark. Let's go ahead and sleep here real quick. Where do I put that bed at? Over here. Hey, I need to talk to you for a second. Or not. Oh, you don't want to talk? Okay, I can fix that. Apparently not. Can't use the bed, can't do anything. All right, well, I guess we'll just make another one. Oh, my sounds. I lost my sounds thanks to Windows. Oh, Windows, why? Why do you hose me over with these updates all the time? All right, everybody, hold on a sec. Hold on. I'm going to have stream backdrop. I just realized I don't have my sound. Let me quit out of Fallout 4 real quick here and get my sound back. Windows done. Hosed me over with that update again. Oh, that's a freeze right there. Yep. Yep. That's a restart, everybody. That's a restart. I have that thing disabled. I tell it no updates. I don't want updates. I even tell it what's scheduled time in the afternoon. I don't ever want that thing to pop up. But it still does. It still does. Looking good, Kiz. Thank you, Princess Pebbles. Thanks for hanging out in the stream. The Windows one, Kiz. It was a real talk. Was trying to show my friend, but I couldn't find it in your last broadcast. Yeah, it was in there somewhere. Kiz, I know how you said you haven't played Rust in the past, but what's your opinion of Rust? Like it or dislike it? Yeah, I think it's okay. Nothing wrong with it. I mean, if I wasn't playing 7 Days to Die and other games, I'd probably check it out. The problem is, I think that the nudity is unnecessary. Unnecessary in any game. I don't think you need to add that. I mean, if you want to spend the resources putting people's junk swinging in the wind, well, hey, go for it. It's your development resources. But I think it's kind of a waste of time. Waste of time. That's the only thing I'm not really into in that game. I mean, I like the survival part of it. That sounds fun. See if my sound is working. It is. All right, good. All right. We don't want to go through the whole night with the messed up sound here. Now, hopefully I'm sounding okay. Let me check the stream. All right, okay, I'm good. Oh, whoa, look at this deal. Oh, my gosh, Windows, you suck. You suck so bad. All right, look at this. Oh, you can't see it. It's all red and pixelated for me. You can't see it on my screen. I gotta quit out again. We'll get it here, everybody. We'll get it here because we're just trying to play some games, you know. Playing some games would be awesome. But hey, this is part of the charm of my stream. Is I'm always solving some sort of technical problem that is beyond my control. It's not my fault that thing popped up. I keep telling it not to pop up. And it keeps popping up anyway. Because it doesn't give you a choice. You do not want to make it where people do not have a choice. They should have a choice. I don't want it to update unless I say so. And do not do any pop-ups. Because they screw up my gameplay. There we go. Now, let's try that again. Let's go ahead and sleep in the bed here for about 6 hours so we can see the daytime so we're not building at night. Let me get my sound back on. And let's give it another go. Try it out. Yeah, okay, there we go. Now, here we are in the daytime. Now, we could actually move that down by a little bit some more. So we're going to look up there. We're going to say, okay, these kind of lines down here, we're going to try to move those down. We've got 2 up here, these little dots. So we're going to try to use these dots as a kind of marker. Go ahead and grab it. Move it down. Actually, we move it down so far that it turns red. And then we just try to move it up a little bit and see at what point it actually turns green. Now, it's probably cutting into it or just sitting just above it. At that point. Oh, learn to use a ladder, Kismet. Learn to use a ladder, bro. Look at that. Look at that beauty. Oh, that's a thing of beauty. So again, what I did is I took it, I moved it far enough down that it will sit down in there. Now, one of the problems, though, is a little crooked. And we can't leave it like that. That's going to drive me crazy. That's going to drive me crazy. We're going to have to take it, set it down in here. Now, see how I'm grabbing it at the bottom? Let's grab it further up here at the top, make it a little bit easier. And then we'll try to square it out a little bit. And we'll bring it up till it turns green. And that's going to tell us kind of our minimum level that we can have it. All right, so again, we'll go up here. Check it out. Right above it. Nice. Nice, nice. Is it straight yet? No. No. It's not straight, at least not straight to the building. Yes, a little crooked there. Okay, again, pick it up. Put it all the way down until it turns red. Come up a little bit, and then I'm going to kind of hit W, and I'm going to kind of turn the mouse a little bit like at an angle. Try to straighten it out. Lower it down. So we're at the minimum level we can be. How are we looking now? Oh, there we go. Now we're looking sharp. All right, and now we've got our atrium level going down here. I'm going to grab our power. Going to pull it down this side temporarily. And we're simply just going to grab these atrium pieces and bring it down here. like so. Atrium window. All right. Now we can actually build it 3 stories high because we have it perfectly balanced. Now, did you notice how I built it, then kind of got an idea of what I wanted, and then I backtracked and said, okay, well, I want to lower it. I want to do all of these things to it. And that's the way building is usually. It's kind of it's an exploration process that you go and you try to explore and see what you want to do. And that's what I typically do when I'm building. I have an idea of what I want and where and how to do it, and a kind of a visualization in my head, but it doesn't always turn out that way. In fact, I modify it quite often as I go along, as I'm sure a lot of you do as well, because you go, oh, well, this would be much better, right? You get this idea in your head, and you're like, oh, well, that'd be much better if I did this, or I did this other thing. There we go. Again, this area over here needs to supply power to the whole rest of the area. Now we're going to go ahead and work on our atrium, and maybe we'll do it long ways. Yeah, maybe some long ways atrium here. Might be a great idea. No, I kind of like it this way, because then I can have my office on that side, which would be pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, and then we're going to go ahead atrium again. And, oh, this side. Turn that around. Snap it in there if it's going to want to snap today. Yeah, see how awkward that is to snap? Very awkward. And I can't get it to scroll. Ah, so awkward. Come on, scroll out already. Yes, it's only scrolling to right there. I don't know why they made it only scroll to that point. So awkward. Awkward. All right, fine. I'm gonna put it down. There we go. And then pick it back up again. So much easier. See that? Put it down, picked it back up again. So much easier to use. All right. And then now we'll go ahead and get the other one. Here, again, more awkwardness. Unless you're trying to snap it to its kind of pair piece. Huh. Oh, you can put them together. Huh. I don't think I've ever done that before. Awesome. Again, can't scroll away from it. So I'm going to grab it right here and try to get it to snap. See, no scroll action. It'll scroll in, but it won't scroll away. There it goes. A little bit like that. There we go. Then awkward, more awkwardness. Now, because this is awkward, what you can do is jump down and try to look back up again, like this, and then try to move it in there as best you can. You can even jump. So you can even jump to try to snap it in there, and then snap it in there. See, usually the further you are away within the distance of the vault-tec kit, the little bit easier it is to put stuff up there. I sometimes jump down, work on it from underneath or up above, because that's just way easier. Way easier to do. Now also we got access from down here, and we can just keep this open for right now and just basically make a little ladder. Little ladder right there. Maybe over here as well. It's too little of a ladder. Close enough. Like that. All right. To get back up here. Now we're going to go ahead and check on our atrium here by filling in all the atrium pieces real quick. And now we'll go ahead and check this. We'll go ahead and put a wall edge. We'll put in let's put it in a double overseer window. Overseer window. Oh no, it's still too high. Still too high to put in that overseer's window. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Sucks-ors. Yeah, that's a bummer. Can't put in anything to block that upper area, apparently. Aim that away. Yeah. Still too high. It's too high by just a bare amount. So, we can't build directly over that house. That's basically, if you want to do an atrium, then you can't build directly over that house. You'll have to offset it and then down, bring it down again. So, what can we do? What can we do? We can bring it down again. Store that in the workbench. We can bring it down. Says Kismet. Yeah, we're gonna have to bring that down just a little bit more. Let's see at what point it will let us build. Let's go ahead and grab it. Way back here. We'll bring it down again. Way down again. Then we'll go ahead and see if we can build that atrium now. What the heck was that? Get up there. Alright, and then we'll try it again. And you just keep trying until you got it at the right level. Yeah, see, look. Literally that far, right? Just a little bit. So that you can put that upper window up in there. So I actually probably would do this. Just to cover that up. Now, is it going to let me put in the sides of the atrium? Let's find out. Put in the atrium sides. Oh, yeah. Now, the cool thing about using this atrium piece is that it's one piece, and it counts toward one piece up there. And as you can see, we go ahead and fill in the rest of that atrium, but again, the top of the house is blocking us. So if we want to have an atrium, we just need to decide where we're going to put our atrium versus where we're going to put the rest of our stuff. So we might want to rotate this entire building around and then make this part right here not actually lower. This part actually higher and be empty underneath the actual base. So you're like, Kismet, how do you rotate the whole thing, man? You got to tear that whole thing down. Oh, well, pretty much like we did just a minute ago. We go ahead and hold down E, take the whole thing, and rotate it. And then, of course, you can adjust the height of it, whether it's running into something, right? Like so. And you can also just rotate it, get it somehow put in here, like so. And then come back, grab it again, walk it this way, like so. It's too low to be there. Now the most awkward thing is grabbing the right piece to move it, right? Because otherwise what it's going to do is it's going to stay way on the ground level. So if I grab it down here, see, it's got to go up a bit. So we're going to go ahead and try to make it go up, which it's not doing. And we'll grab it some more from this side. And again, see, if we send it up a little bit, then it's going to hit that max limit, which won't allow us to put it up. So, but we do have the atrium away from the house. What else can we do? Can we pick? Let's go ahead and pick this up and literally just walk it over this way. And walk it over the back here. Like so. How about that? Are we able to run it that way? And now we've got an atrium there that we can run and then make it go up over the quarters. Can do that as well. Again, this is some major advanced stuff. I hope you guys are enjoying this. As you can see. Bammo. That's some advanced building right there. All right. Very nice. Very nice. I kind of like that. I like that better. Now, again, I have no qualms in rebuilding an entire amount of stuff. Now, did I plan that? No, but I could see that it was going to go that way if I wasn't able to build any higher there. So I'd have to lower it just to be able to build what I want to build. And again, you can move entire buildings out of the way. Go ahead and run along this walkway here and just take a look at what we got now. All right, so the atrium is actually lowered now down at that level in which we can put in that piece. And it's not quite hitting this. Get that radio beacon out of the way. And now we have a good looking atrium going. Now we might even be able to take this out and put in an atrium piece here. Does it do to me, Kiss? So annoying. Does it to you too? Yeah, it's super annoying. Have you looked into the new game, Kiss, called Fortnite? I'm so hooked. Yes, I have, Princess Pebbles. I have looked into it. People have been asking me to play it on stream and also wanted to play it with me. So I don't know. I might. It looks like totally something I would build because it's base building. You know me, base building. It's totally something I would play. Let me know in the chat. Put a 1 in the chat if you would watch me play Fortnite. Let me take a little stream poll. Let me know. If I get enough people who are interested in me playing it, I might just play it. You never know. There we go. See, we can use that to cap off the end of that. And thus, we can move this a bit closer and reduce our atrium area a bit. There we go. All right. Now we're shaping up. We're shaping up. So what we had to do is... this is the thing here is interfering with my building, so I'm going to put it down on the ground temporarily. Again, use the scroll wheel to do that. And then we'll cap that off. So what we had to do was improvise and change the way we were going to do it. Now, we're going to build right over the top of this house, but we're going to have the atrium over here. Now, the reason why we need an atrium in the first place is because we want to have a nice big area, of course, for my overseer's office, but also to have an area where is kind of the central area of the whole entire place, right? So they come up into the atrium and whatnot. Now, again, it feels crooked to me, so I'm going to have to fix that at some point. Let me take these out. It feels like it needs to go a little this way, right? But that is looking good. Looking good. And so we'll have the atrium. I could probably even move the atrium up further here and just make it as close as I can to that other house, but not quite over it. So again, it's a little crooked, so we're going to grab it. Going to put it down. We're going to rotate it a little bit. Now, I just grabbed the whole building, everything. Try to line it up. I know a lot of you are like me. You got to fix that. You can't leave it. You can't leave it like that. No, because that'll be all you'll be thinking about every minute of every day is why is that like that? Oh, my stairwells went into the wall. Went into the house. Ah, almost fell to my doom. Let's go over here. Use this one. All right. So now we're looking good. Now what we can do is basically, now that we have kind of a size that we want, we can basically try to rebuild this and extend this out. So build, unbuild, rebuild. This ain't easy. This ain't easy, especially the kit and getting it just so. So we're going to keep going, and then that's about as far as I can get right there. Right? So that's kind of the edge. But is there a way to bring it even closer? I think there is. I think there is a way to bring it closer. What you do is you actually move it further away. And you're like, what? Kismet? You move it further away? Yeah, if you want to bring it closer, you bring it... Hey, thanks, dude. I'm working here. I'm working here, bro. Do you mind? I'm trying to build. I'm trying to build you an epic vault. So you actually move it further away so that you can actually just move the pieces around. Now, we're basically going to just take a whole bunch of pieces and move them around now. And now we're going to go ahead and see if we can get even closer by utilizing that piece. There we go. Now, we could have moved it closer, but I've already got it kind of set, and it would be in the wall. So there we go. Looking good there. Looking good. So now we're a little bit closer. And again, I'm using this concrete kit as a guide to help me move closer or further away. I'm going to put it in the ground. I'm going to move as close as I can. Oh, wow. Really? Wow. That should be red right there. Why is that not red? Let's go see. It might be passing through that other object. Or, oh, wait a minute. Nope. maybe not. Why do I keep falling there? Oh, there's a gap there. That's why I keep falling there. Stop that. Stop that. All right, there we go. Yeah, see, it's going into the thing. Now that's actually kind of cool, but I don't like to glitch through sides like that. So yeah, and it's not straight. So we're gonna go ahead and move back a bit, just so we get right up on the edge of the house, so it looks like it's actually sitting on the house, which would be kind of cool as well. So we can use it as kind of a thing there. All right. No, I don't want it to be way up there. What are you talking about? What you talking about? Okay. Can I help you, dude? Could you get up in my face a little bit more next time? If you don't mind, if you could just, like, get right in my face. Right in my face, brah. Oh, it's getting funky now. It's getting funky. Oh, that's way too far. Settler's right in my face. He wants to talk to me. He wants to talk to me. He doesn't see me moving big, giant buildings. Oh, it's crooked. Now, see how it jumps over there? It jumped that way. I can't see it. I can't see what I'm trying to move. So I'm going to move to this side and see if I hold it down here, if I can see it a little bit better. And not really. I'm going to back away. Back very far away. Hold down E. Ah, there we go. Now we can see it a little bit better, right? And that obviously is going to clip through too much through there. So about the thickness of this. And you can literally spend hours just doing what I'm doing right now. And just like back, forth, move it forward, backwards, till you get it just so. Now, when you get it just so, save the game, by the way. Save right away. Like that, except for it's not quite straight. It's not quite straight. A little bit more. All right, a little bit more angled. See, now, if it didn't do that, it would make it 1,000 times easier, but it does do that. That's about as much you can do. I think I moved it too far, too. Again, fine-tuning. Now, once I get this fine-tuned, of course, then I can just build the whole rest of it. This is always the tough part. Yeah, it's too far away. Too far away and still crooked. Now, let's try it like this way. I grab it in this direction, like so. Then we're going to move it closer. Not too close. Let's try that. See, that edge right there seems straight, but then when you go to the ceiling, it's not quite straight to that ceiling edge. So I'm trying to line it up to the ceiling edge up here. Oh, that's looking good. That's looking good. Still crooked, but still it's looking good. It's crooked up here. But I have to line it up here so that it runs along the edge of the top of this. Because this is where the wall is going to be, right here, and then it's going to go up to the next level. So, I'd say about the width of that, closer, and then angled that way a bit. Or if you're on this side, it'd be angled in a little bit toward the house. So, again, we'll back way up. We'll look at our distance there. We'll grab it. This guy will walk right in front of me, making it more difficult for me to move it. I will move it in, and I will then tilt it in a little bit, even though it does seem like it's not lining up against the side of the house. And hopefully, that is our last move. Kez, you make any game you play enjoyable to watch. I would watch you play anything. Oh, thank you, Vondello. I'm with Vod, Kez. Thank you, Chairman Anthopoulos, for that kind words. Appreciate it. Hello, Captain Fallout. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in my nice things that people say. Bam. Let's see. Hey, Progressive, what's up? And welcome everybody to the stream. Oh, lots of ones in the chat. Lots of ones in the chat say, Kismet, I would watch you play some Fortnite. Yeah, that would be pretty fun. Oh, look at that, baby. Oh, no, that's a beauty right there. That's called achievement unlocked right there. That's dead on right there. See? Just keep fuddling with it. Just fuddle with it until you get it the way you want it. All right, I'm going to call that good. I'm going to get this stairway out of the house, though. That stairway out of there. There we go. I don't like stuff to clip through other stuff. That's just me. That's just me. If I can avoid it, I try to. Okay, now we have the edge of the entire base squared away. Now, all the rest of this doesn't matter because I can just tear it down and redo it. But once we have the edge, we're good to build. Now let's go ahead and speed up a little bit here, because we only got so much time. And now I'm going to build a very quick little atrium here. Take all these pieces out. Come on. Oh, no. Oh, no. Now it's going to not let me snap. Really? I can snap that one, but not an edge? Oh, you're so silly. You're so silly. Come on. Really? Really? All right, well. I got to work around for everything. You do that. Then you get the wall. You can snap that in. You can not. Ah. Look at that. Microscopically too far. All right. Go and fix it. All right. We got to do it again. We got to watch our distance here. Grab it. Put a little bit back. It's not going to let me put that piece in. Just when you think you got it, right? And I always double check by doing what I was doing right there. How are we looking now? We're still up against that edge. Still looking good. Mostly straight. And we're going to go. It's not like you're going to see that anyway, but that's just me. I try to straighten it out. Come on, you're going to let me put that piece down now? No. Still no. She's so feisty. She's a feisty girl. Feisty. Nope. Not going to let me do it. It's going to be because of this edge right here. It's that edge. I can do it with a flat piece. Alright, snap it in there, no problem. But if I do an edge piece, it doesn't do it. It's got to go up a little bit. That's what the problem is. Got to go up just a little. Let's see if I can raise it up too. Oh hell, I'll raise it up a whole lot there. I'm just going to move it out and up. Let's just double check, make sure we can do it as good as we can do it. Out and up. Try to get this going. Oh, that's looking better. Looking better. Clipping it not so much. There we are. All right. Now it looks like it's sitting on it. Okay, good. Good enough. Gonna go with it. Okay, take this out. Take that out. No longer need that support. And let's see. Our atrium is going to be over this way. And then we're going to bring the whole atrium back, by the way. Bring the whole atrium back this way. And again, all of this is just so we can put this power in. So let's put the power in. And then also we have like an entry area too, which is cool. Generator. Right here. Now, we don't have enough resources to make another generator, but I stored one in the workbench, which is why I can do that. There we go. Get back to shelter 2, exactly. I want to finish that. I still have that shelter playthrough. I got to get back to it. Kids, you making a game playable? There we go. I just got Fallout 4 in the mail today. Going to start playing tomorrow. Awesome, Ripley! It is an epically great game. It is incredibly fun. I hope you got all the DLC too, bro. Hope you got that DLC action. It is all worth it. I think so. What am I doing? Atrium. Atrium and then atrium edges. Like so. And not that one. Not that one. We need a corner one like this. There we go. And then side edge. Again, I'm always watching that size thing up there to see if it's going to be an issue. All right, we'll go one out. And then we'll play a little, move all the pieces around. So again, forwards and backwards is how you should be building. And this, I'll probably make the atrium about this wide. Make it one wider. Now we should bring it. We should bring it in. Okay. We're gonna bring it in, people. And then put in a corner. This way. Corner. There we go. Boom. All right. Now that's our atrium so that we can have this in here. Now we're going to go ahead and shrink our atrium down some more. Now why am I shrinking the atrium? Well, so I have room for the other rooms instead of just having one gigantic atrium, right? And we'll go ahead and put this in here just so we can walk by there. Some lettuce. There we go. Okay. Now we've got that kind of shrunk down, but as you can see, it's not going to be wide enough to fit our entire massive atrium here. So we're going to work on the width of that. And we also need an atrium on both sides. So let's go ahead and start by working backwards again by taking this out. Again, you notice I'll build stuff and then take it back out again just to try to do sizes and to make things fit properly. Again, see how awkward that is from there? I'm going to jump down, turn around, and see if I can get it to snap in there. Oh, it wants to. Just not the right way. It wants to snap in there, just not the way I want it to snap. There we go. See? So awkward. I don't know why this kit is so much more awkward than the other kits, but it is very, very awkward when you're trying to do that kind of stuff, right? Where you're trying to line it up. I'm going to back way up. Go ahead and get the atrium thing. Again, very hard to scroll wheel it. I try to turn it so it snaps. There we go. Now we got an atrium on both sides. Now we've got kind of our sizing going here. And once again, extend the size of that. Then we're going to put in this. Again, I build and rebuild all the time, constantly. Constantly building and rebuilding until I get it just so, just the way I want it to be. Again, you could build all this first and then just move it around your whole base. That works as well. But I like to build and rebuild. I think it's lots of fun. And I'm going to put that right there. Grab this one. Actually, put that over there. Actually, just put these in the thing. And grab this. Snap it onto the end there. Store that. Jump and store that. That's fun. That's fun. Then we're going to try to snap this in here, but we got to take these out. Grab this. Snap it in there. Grab this. Doesn't go there. Let's take that out. Store that in the workbench. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. Again, I'll put supports underneath there so it doesn't look like it's floating, but you got to get the sizes right. You've got to get where you want it to be right. That's probably the toughest thing. Okay, now our atrium is much smaller and more manageable, and it has the power in the center. And let's go ahead and just fill in the rest of those, and then we'll fill in this like so, and then we'll put our overseer's window. Oh, we forgot one out there. We forgot one. That one way up there. Gonna get it. Gonna get it. Let's go get it. Gotcha. Atrium ceilings. Store those. Store those. Storing is so effective. So incredibly effective. How do you get the concrete kit? Wasteland Workshop. Yeah. Concrete kit is Wasteland Workshop. Hello to Captain Fallout. I think the ground is not leveled. It is totally not level. Kiss, find a bed and save. I will in just a second. Do you have any tips on building with a vault on Spectacle Island? Yes. Watch out for the ground plane. The ground plane is very up and down on Spectral Island. Alright. Let's not jump down there because we'll probably die and then we have to do all that again. But let's jump down over this way and then we're going to do a little save action before Windows tries to knock me out of my game again. Uh-oh, it's getting dark. It's getting dark. Alright, let's go ahead and just fast forward so we're building in the light time. The Bethesda one, kids. The Bethesda one what? The Bethesda one what? Couldn't do that without your help. How's your day? Says Tyler. My day is awesome. Oh yeah, the Fallout Shelter for Bethesda. Yeah, that's one of my favorite games of all time. It's actually the game I started streaming, where I became a serious streamer. I started playing Fallout Shelter, and I was like, oh, this is super fun. And then I was having so much fun in the stream that I said, okay, I'm gonna do this full time, go all into it. Now, of course, my full time at that time wasn't like everybody else's full time like I am. I'm more than full time now, but back in the day, that's what I would do. I would play lots of Shelter because it's a really amazing game. Really amazingly fun game. I still play it. I've been playing since day one. Still play it to this day. I used to play it off stream now. Playing on my iPad. I lost power a bit ago. I think it was a week or so ago. So I did. Went and played Fallout Shelter. I'm always playing games even when I get knocked offline. Thanks to my ISP. But right now, I don't want to jinx myself, but it seems to be working. Seems to be working, and then he suddenly goes right offline. No, it's still working good. Still working. How are we looking on time? Oh, we're looking fine. We got plenty of time to keep going. Keep going. Let's do it. Let's do it over here. And let's do it this one. So, let's see. That's the end one. These are the pieces. There we go. All right, then we're going to go ahead and just kind of build in the rest of the atrium. Again, I like how these are all one giant piece. Because then you have your choice of how much resources you're going to use. Again, we're getting down there too, so we don't want to build too big of an atrium or it'll eat up all of our build space. Then we'll just go ahead and put in our walls. I'll start down here first. There we go. Again, I kind of rotate a little bit by pressing the left or right mouse button to rotate a little bit, and then it snaps different if you notice that. Then over here, same thing. You gotta use a lot of pieces to do this. Now we're gonna go ahead and actually I think I'm gonna move this power back by 1. Like that. Now you might end up with extra pieces left over. That's okay. That's okay. There we go. And we're gonna go ahead and build a wall down here like so. Okay, looking fairly good there, looking fairly good. And this is all atrium here, and this will be the overseer's office up there. Looking good. Now I should probably put a doorway in here actually, this way I can get to my overseer's office. There we go. We'll build that out in a bit. Now we want to make it where we're going to go up now to that higher level, so then we could build around the other side over the top of this building. So basically we want to go up through right there in that higher level. Now of course it'd be awesome if you just put some stairwell action there. But no. So we'll go ahead and put a stairwell right here temporarily. And then we'll go ahead and build in a walkway so that people can walk up and down through the stairwells. Oh, this way. Now these have like little attachments on the side. See how they have little attachments? And they actually attach up there, and they also attach to each other and create like kind of a railing, kind of a walkway. So basically they'll walk up this way and then be able to go right out here. Now, of course, now we want to kind of move our sentry or entryway over here. So we really want to just kind of rework this whole entire thing now. And the second you get to this stage, the best thing to do, restore everything in the workbench. Just tear it down. You can do it again. Just re-tear the whole entire thing down. Like so. Hang on, let me put that one down. Way over here. And do it from there. Let's see. Jump up there. All right, now we got to do the whole thing again. So we got to tear the whole thing down at this point. It's better to tear it down and then queue off what you already have than to rebuild this whole thing. And sometimes that's what you do. You know, you build and rebuild. It takes stuff down. I'm just hitting the tab key and the E key to tear it all down. And now that I know what I want and I've got it properly spaced, just tear it back down again. Now again, you can try to move it and manipulate it and make it went in there, but it's not going to snap well. It's not going to snap as well as you want it to in there. And I'm not wasting any resources or anything while doing this. Saving all the resources. Nope, I should have left that 4 there. Store that, store this, store the other thing. Back up on the wood platform, store, and then back up. Atrium floors. Store this. There we go. Because what I did is I changed the height level of the atrium. So I had to lower it, but I couldn't lower it right over the top of this building. I had to lower it off the side of the building, and then I can build up above and then up above again. And that's going to work pretty good. And now what I probably want to do, maybe I'll build the quarters off the side of it here, and then build the entry area there. I like that idea. I think that sounds good to me. All right, let's go ahead and try that out. And again, we're going to need an atrium doorway. We're going to find an atrium doorway this way. Like so. And then we'll look away, try to scroll wheel a little bit. Snap that in there. Now the reason why we did the atrium doorway is now we can go ahead and take the security doorway and then turn it around. Snap it on there like a boss. Like a boss. And then we can go ahead and put in some windows maybe. No, you can't put windows because of the security wall. So we're going to go ahead and just do this. And then rounded. Like so. And then same thing on this side. Security. Rounded corner. And round this corner. So I don't even need to be up there. I can do it from down here. I can visualize what the thing's going to look like in the end. We're going to need another doorway. Right there. And then we're going to need straight. And then a corner. Over here. Yep. All right, looking good. Looking good. Nice. Oh, we need a doorway. Doorway. I thought I had a doorway. Apparently not. Apparently not. Okay. And then we need a doorway there. There we go. Okay, so there, that actually is going to be our entry spot. And we're going to go ahead and try to put a door there. Or, I mean, a ladder there. As you can see, yet again, boom. Get it just right, and you have the right doorway. Go ahead and bring it down, but wait a minute. Wait a minute. What, why doesn't it, Kismet, why doesn't it? I don't know. Don't blame me. I didn't make it. Don't blame me. You got to use one of these other things. If I could stop being stuck by Mama Murphy here. Get in the way, Mama Murphy. I'm trying to build some stuff here. Now notice this real oddness with this thing, right? How it does that. You would think it would come down. But you really want to use this thing right here, which is kind of like a side railings thing, but it doesn't snap, right? Doesn't quite snap there. So you can use this, which is kind of like a bridge across there. But you really need something like this to get in there and try to find its snap point. There we go. And that thing acts as like a bridge. All these people in my way. That thing acts as a bridge to try to make a landing for it to land onto, right? You go this way, like that. It's more of kind of a bridge area. But not really what you want again. Put this on there. Then you take this off. And see how it's bridging there. Not well. Not well. I don't know what this weird rotation started. Stop it. There we go. Okay. And then, once again, there's another bridge. Come on. I know you go there. There we go. Or not. Okay. See, what they should have done was allowed you to have multiple bridges like that. See? Multiple thing down. But really what they want you to do is to use landings to do that. And it makes it very difficult. So railings and stairs. We've got this right here is a bridge. To bridge from one side to another. These guys would stop walking in front of me. There we go. Now I could just put it down. See, I don't have to snap it to nothing. See? Then I can just walk up. I can turn this way. And I'm good. Just like that. So now I've got a walkway up right there in the middle. Now I can make it in all directions now. Just basically by just putting that down. Now there's a little bit of a gap in there which will drive me crazy. So I'm going to go ahead and just try to move it up as far as I can. Have a bit of overlap there. And there we go. And we can go ahead and make another bridge and so forth down as it goes. Because it doesn't quite sit under there right? It should sit under there and kind of come down to a landing, which would be great. But the way it works is it's trying to go up to one of these pieces, which is the hanging floor. Right? So it's trying to go to a hanging floor, which then you can also utilize the hanging floor like so, and then build a bridge across, right? That's what that bridge is really for, so you can bridge across one side to another. But that's how that works. That's how that works. But we're going to go ahead and just keep this bridge here for right now while we're working on it. And then, again, we'll have this atrium down here, which is where the power is. And then the far side will be my office over there. And then move this over like so. Not like so. And then we'll go ahead and build a walkway along this edge. Like this. The stairwell may be in the way. Move it off to the side. Oh, won't let us do that. Really? What's causing it? See, something's causing it to be blocked. So we clear that out. Now it's got to go this way. Got to go that way. Let's just use a corner one. There we go. So there's also a corner one, which is what I used. Hanging floor corner, which is going to make that go the right direction. Then I can go ahead and utilize these. There we go. Now the funny thing is, you notice how I could snap it to this corner? Well, it didn't snap to that corner. It actually snapped to this. Now here's another little thing too, is you could take this hanging corner out and then snap one back in there again. See? Like that. So I just like snapped it to this middle piece and not the side piece. So you can always make it work somehow by taking stuff out, putting it back in. Well, usually somehow by working forwards and then again backwards. Now it's not going to let me put that there. Gotta take that out. Gotta put that back. Then I got to go back into there, back into the atrium, back into this piece. Then put that piece there again. Notice it works now. And then I gotta go. See, so sometimes if it's not working, you've got to do it in a very very specific order to make it work. And there we go. Now working again, and now I can snap that there, even though I couldn't snap it there before. So sometimes you got to work forwards, and then you got to work backwards, which is kind of a bummer. Kind of a bummer. Now also we've got a hanging floor here, as well as we could use, darn it, with the, so touchy today. So touchy. As well as we could just straight up use an atrium floor if we wanted to, which is actually going to work better for this particular location. As well as we may not even want to use that, right? We might want to take that out and actually just use a atrium door itself, like so. It's going to let me snap that in there. Apparently not. Not letting me snap that in there because of the thing above it. Alright, well, I can work around it. That in there. Then get the doorway. I get that to snap. Oh, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. Alright, well, we'll just use a flat one then. Yeah, that should let us do that. And again, let's do this. Let's take this out. Let's take that piece out. Let's go ahead and put in the door. Let's then get this piece back again and try to put that piece back in. See if it lets us do that. Awkward piece placement. Yep. See that? Put it in, take it out. Put it in, take it out. Take the other thing out around it. Take the other thing back in. Put the other piece back in. And all of that. That's what you got to do with the vault-tec kit. You got to work it, baby. You got to work it. All right. And let's go ahead and put it in a window. But I know it works. See, that's the thing. I know that works. Once you know it works, you have a powerful powerful knowledge. You're like, oh, I know that works. All I got to do is just get it to work. Right? That's the hard part. Getting it to work is the tough part. Again, same thing here. Why is that not going in there? Something blocking it. Oh, it's that edge there. Now I can do it on the other side. Hold on, now I got to do this. Now I got to do a little workaround. So I go to security. I put this one in. It's gonna let me. Oh wait, no, this is an atrium. That's what the problem is. I'm not an atrium. Not doing an atrium doorway. That's what I need. Yeah, there we go. Atrium doorway. All right, and then the thing down below. Put that back in. Then we're gonna go ahead and put back in the side wall. Rotate a little bit. We're going to go ahead and take this out. We're going to go ahead and see what we did with our stairwell. Our stairwell. Put that back in. Forwards and backwards and forwards and backwards. Oh my. And then we're going to atrium and then fill in this wall. And now we've got two doors, atrium built, and also our kind of special middle atrium done. Snap those back in. See? The power that you know it can be done. Now you guys know that can be done. You just gotta, of course, take it away and add it back, and take it away and add it back, and take it away and add it back, like I did. And I usually find working from the top down works a bit easier in the vault-tec kit. So there we go, looking good. All right, we've got an entryway. We've got an epic stairs coming straight in here, so our peeps can come straight in here as well. We've got our security thing here. I'm going to go ahead now and build out our other section here, which is our quarters. Again, we're going to start with the doorway. Always start with the doorway and snap it to a current doorway that you have, like so. And we're going to build this way wide, this way. Just going to run along the edge here. And how we looking? Maybe one more out on the side. And then we're going to go ahead and put a corner in. And then we're going to put in some nice windows for our peeps. They can see what's going out in the wasteland. The whole thing looks crooked. This side over here looks crooked. It's getting more crooked compared to the house and compared to the road. Such is the way it goes. I can move the whole thing later if I want. All right. And there like that. We're going to go ahead and put a doorway right here. And notice how I'm doing the outside first, right? I'm going to do the outside edge. Double there. Then we're going to go ahead and corner that. And we're going to look at it and see if it's big enough. Oh yeah, that's a big area for them to live in. Now, I like creating little bunkhouses. I don't give them individual rooms. Oh, wrong thing. I don't give them individual rooms. I give them like one big bunkhouse. So I don't have to build so many rooms. Though you totally could, though. Totally could give them their own room. Now this quarters hallway, actually, you don't want that one. You'll want the one that has a doorway in it. That's overseer. So I keep going in and out of there. This one. There we go. And now let's see it all matches up. So they can come up. Go into their quarters here. Looking good. And now the easy mode. Just adding in the center areas. A nice big place to live. There we go. Nice. Looking great. Looking fantastico. And even want to get all fancy up in here, we can put in the windows. We kind of like it. I usually don't put the windows in until I'm really sure that's what I'm going to go with. Alright, we're getting close here. We need to make a kill box out here. I really like that, what we did last time. But we had the quarters thing here. So we're going to make a doorway like that. And then just run kind of quarters edge. Both directions. Oh, that should be a window. Oh, window. Another window. There we go. Nice long edge. Maybe a little too long on this side. There we go. We'll hold our kill box. Let's put our kill box back in case we get attacked by some baddies. Right now you can tell there's not much going on. Help defend Outpost Zamanda. Rockets. Heavy laser. Heavy laser. My turrets back in. Getting right up against that edge. I try to put it in the corner real nicely for aesthetic reasons more than anything else. It's like perfectly angled in the corner. Doesn't matter. It'll turn. It'll turn anyway. All right, and then of course we want to go ahead and rewire like we were talking about last night. We'll go ahead and just zoom over here like so. And oh, wait a minute. Gonna have to run it from way over there. Well, such is the way it goes. Oh, wait, I got a better idea. Hold on. We don't want that running right through our face. Let's do this. Go ahead and put one of these up here. Get the right one. There we go. Put one of these up here to keep the wires out of our face. And actually, we'll put it kind of in the bridge area between the walkway. There we go. Now we can run it from that vault conduit thing up to here, then from here down to there. And it's not quite running right across where we're standing. Not that it matters. It doesn't really matter. But there we go. Now notice how the power came on. You're like, Kismet, why does that have power, bro? I mean, it's just that thing on the wall. How does that get power? Well, this whole entire floor here, you want to think of it as conduit running underneath here. And it's running along here. And it runs over to here, which connects to this, which runs to that, which connects to this, which runs to that. And then, of course, it also runs up the walls here, which this power thing right here is making those turrets work out there. That's why we need that power thing, so it'll make that turrets work. We got a beautiful atrium here as well. And then we've got another area over here. So we've got our living quarters here. What do we want to build over here? Maybe the dock area, right? Maybe put the doctus. Docta. Oh, we're going to put our vendors. Let's build a double-sized vendor area. How much are we looking on space? Let's build the overseer area first, then we'll come back to that. All right, let's go ahead and back in here. And we'll get the vault. We're going to go ahead again, get our rooms, and go into the overseer. Let me catch up on chat here. Let's see. Hey, Kaz. Hey, Susanna Pigs. What's up? Getting totally in the zone, as you can see there, everybody. Getting in the zone. Again, if you have a question or comment for me, my name is Kismet. You can put Kiz or Kismet in the chat. It'll highlight in red. I know you're talking directly to me. That will be epic. Epic talkingness. All right. Notice I'm using the overseer's entryway here for kind of like an entrance. And then I'm going to make it very small, though. I'll make a very small entrance this way. Has this got a window in it? No. Okay. And we'll go ahead and make this straight up square. Like this. Like this. Then we will make it very skinny but very long along that edge. And then we're going to go ahead and put another doorway in. And then we're going to go ahead again and square these off. I have a tendency to go out of that particular kit over and over again. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I just do. And there we go. So it's kind of like a meeting area, right? You come in here, I can put some desks in here if I want. But the thing I really want to do is I want to be able to have a stairwell that will go up to the overseer's area, which is a kind of a secure stairwell. So again, we're going to use this end cap on there. Use a stairwell. Which way do we want to go? We want to go this way. That to snap in there. It wants to today. You so feisty. Feisty, feisty. Alright, then want to do that one. Let's try to do this one. There we go. Alright, now we got that going. We go up here. Again, we'll go ahead and put in a end cap. Like so. Then back to our rooms. Overseer, doorway. Turn it around. Like so. And now we've got a nice entry area. And again, we'll go ahead and put in our corner. Nope, not quarters. Overseer. Put in a blank corner here. Oh, that's a doorway corner. There we go. And then we actually have a special thing just for the overseer's window. Like so. I'm going to look down there and see what everybody's doing from my overseer's office. And then I will go ahead and build it out a bit. And so, is that a window? No. Just build it fairly long here. And then we'll put a corner in. Now you kind of have to build it a certain way. I mean, you don't have to totally build it exactly the way I am, but because you have stuff in the way, you have to build it in such a way that you can kind of move around in there. Build another corner with a door. No, this way. So yeah, corner with a door. That's too close. Too close. All right. So what we need is a flat one like this. I'll extend that. That needs to be actually a corner with a thing on it. Right here. Now, the reason why you need a corner with the thing on it is so that it covers up that corner edge. See? Creates that kind of perfect corner edge like that. Hope you guys are following all of this. This is some advanced building we're doing here. Advanced building. There we go. And again, if you want it to look smooth and clean, you're kind of limited in what you can do. I think I want this one to go out one more. You're limited in what you can do, so you can kind of build that out a bit. And eventually, of course, you'll reach your corners. This will be a flat edge. And let's go ahead and put some more overseer windows in where we can. Let's see, you're going to be 2, like so, and then you got to put a corner. Actually, I can put a corner with a... Which way do I want it to be? This way. And then more overseer windows. Like so, and then kind of just entry areas. There we go. Now this, what this gives me the ability to do is to look out here when somebody's firing, right? And I get them out here and I can snipe stuff if I want. Or I can do the same kind of thing I did before and kind of build out myself. And I love to make little walkways or little kind of places I can stand. So I'm going to go ahead and use the atrium kit. Then I'm going to go ahead and put an atrium floor. Then I'm going to go ahead and take the atrium doorway away. Then I'm going to go back to the concrete kit. I'm going to put down a concrete floor. Then I'm going to go ahead and utilize these small platforms like so. And then I'm going to go ahead and round that out. And round this out, square that out, take this out. And now I've got myself a really cool kind of rounded area here. Now you've also got these really cool kind of bars that you can try to put in there. You can just set them down there. But actually to make them work, you need to have the actual concrete areas there, right? So you want to go ahead and do something like this, but you actually want it to get underneath there. So scroll it away a little bit. Try to snap it underneath, which is not easy. Not easy. It is possible. It is possible if you can get it just right. See? That ain't easy. Pimping ain't easy. Alright, now the reason why I did that is so that I can go back in here, grab these rounded things, which of course snap to that. Then I can go ahead and take this out, and then it acts as like a railing so I don't fall to my doom, though it is a bit floating. It's up to you. It's up to you what you want to do. But for me, I'm going to go ahead do that on the corners because that's cool. And see, again, once you know something is possible, you know it's possible to put that underneath there. You just got to keep fuddling with it. Fuddling with it. Now, of course, it'd be easier to do it from underneath. Oh, what the heck? Oh my gosh, scared the heck out of me. Scared the heck out of me. It says I'm severely dehydrated. Okay, now I'm starting to take damage. Now I'm going to take a minute to take care of it. All right, let's go down here. Out here. Across. Or wait, I can do something even faster. Hold on. I don't need to run back down there. I don't need to run down there. That scared the heck out of me. It made me jump. Made me jump. If I can vote, I would vote for balcony. Yeah. Balcony is the stuff. Here's what I'm going to do. Instead of running way down there, I'm going to go ahead and go to, not stores, crafting. Make myself a little cooking stove. Access the workbench through this cooking stove. Go in here and grab some purified water. And just drink some of it. Alright. See, I don't worry about it until that happens. Especially when I'm just at my settlement. When I'm at my settlement, I don't worry about it all that much. Bam, because I can always just access it right there. Probably should access some food while I'm at it too. Any food in there? I got some tasty mute fruit. Let's have some of that. Tasty goodness. In case you didn't know, you can just eat mute fruit too, by the way. Or melons is even better because it's both food and water. Very nice. It's going to get a little radiated though. Alright, back to what we were doing. Actually, speaking of things we should be doing, we should be saving, because that was a whole lot of stuff to do. That was a whole lot of stuff we just did. You see, I just throw beds down willy-nilly wherever I'm at so I can save. There we go. Let's go ahead and forward time again. Build during the daytime. One more retweet for 1,500 Kiz caps. Oh, look at you guys go. Look at you guys go. How are we looking on time? Oh my gosh, why does time go by so fast? We're trying to get this done. We're trying to get this super build done here. Let's see. Oh, I get very focused. No, Wasteland. Yes, Wasteland Workshop is the construction kit, or the concrete kit. I think it's the best kit ever. I think they should go back and fix all the kits to work like the concrete kit. The steel and wood kit should work just like it. All right. I should have left that one down below there. Then it would have been easier to make that work across there. And again, let's go and get our rounded. See if we can get it snapped in. Actually, let's do the do this one like that. It might be a little bit easier to get it started. Felt like I was about to fall off the edge there. Or not. Come on. There we go. Now what I can do is use that one down there. Try to get this one to snap. That one. See? Like that. Now you've got the railing there. And then you can go ahead and get one of these small walls. Like that. And then over here, I've got that problem now. But again, I can just go ahead and put this one back. Now it'll actually snap to that edge, or at least it'll try to. Oh, there it was. Again, tap W forward, rotate your mouse a little bit. Whatever it takes to get it to work. Very difficult to do stuff down in this game like I'm doing. Come on. Scroll wheel it. Oh, she's a feisty girl. Get in there. Bam. All right. We're doing the hard stuff now. I hope you guys like this, are liking this advanced building. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. Another one over there. Like so. Oh, you can just use these up along the straight edge. And then the rounded ones right there. And those look better anyway, by the way, because they look like they're actually attached to the side of it. Talk to Preston Garvey. I failed the settlers at the slog. Well, too bad, bro. Too bad, bro. And I'm trying to take those walls out without taking the support beams. There we go. All right, now we got ourselves a cool little balcony. Come out here and snipe stuff. Pew, 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 pew. See, this is where they all run in right there, too. Love that. That's nice. That's nice. All right. So we got the overseer's office going. We can see outside there. We've got a nice big area here at Sanctuary. Probably don't need that big of an area because I have a giant area back at Speckle Island. We got an entry area. We've got our arboretum here. Or not arboretum. We've got our entryway. We've got our atrium. And then we've got our living quarters. How are we looking on size up there? Let's see. Oh, we're getting close. Getting close. I think actually this rest of this area, I'm just going to go ahead, close that off. Close that off because I don't think we're going to run out of space. But if we can come back and build more, we will. But for now, let's just close that area out. Oh. Close that area off if we can. It's going to make me take those out again. All right. Those out. Grab them, put them back. All right. And there we go. We got a fairly enclosed space. Now we're going to make this the Ritz up here. We're going to make it the Ritz. Okay. Now we're going to use some supports here in a bit. But what we want to do is to make them a nice place to live this way. And beds. And we'll give them some vault beds. Oh, those are too big. Too bad. You get these. Too bad you get these. Those are too big. Now I like to put them up against the wall. So I have a lot of room to run them along that wall edge. And then I kind of put them right up against each other. There's 3, 4. Now, they'd like it to be all spread out. They don't want it to be right up on top of each other, but hey, what do they want for free? 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 there. We'll see how much room when we're done doing this. 6. And that would be 7. 8. 9. And I'm not making it perfect. 10. 11. 12. That's really far away from the wall. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 over there, and then let's run some long ways here, and we're going to give a little gap for them to come in and out. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, leave a little gap, 19, oh, this is going to be good, 20, 21, 22. Perfect. All right, that's 22 right there. That's pretty great. That's pretty cool. All right, I'm going to leave it like that. And then, of course, this whole area here, we could shrink it down if we wanted to. We could rearrange it. We could put some stuff in the middle of here. We could really embellish it to like the umpth degree. But for right now, we're going to do that. We're going to do that so they have enough beds. And then we're going to go back to the vault-tec kit. And let's see. Lord Winter hanging out. Every time I build anything more than one level, my settlers never go up to where the beds are. How do you fix that? You've got to make sure that they can physically walk up there. And also, the best way to test if they're actually using your facility is to check it at nighttime. Check it at nighttime. See if they're actually using it. There we go. Got a door in there. Door in here. Actually, put it on the outside first. Outside door. Inside door here. Almost there, everybody. That door. Overseer's window. And do we get this door? I think we did. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Looking good now. Look at this deal. That should have been a window. That should be a window. See, sometimes you come back to it and you go, wait a minute, I should have put a window there because then you can see out. Like so. Then you can see who's coming up the ladder. Who's out there? Who's out there? Who dat? Who be there? Window in. There's a window in there. And this is weird. Weird. How's that there? Take that out of there. Take that out of there. Another window in. Double window action. Double window action going on. And more window action. Nice. I got an entryway. We got that. We got our door over here. We've now got our door that way. And again, we'll put our door in. Open that up. Go up here. Our overseer window there. Put our exterior door in. Put our windows in. Alright. Got all that in there. Looking good. Got our doors and windows in. All down there. Security area there. We've got power. We've got stuff in that way. Alright. Now we could do some lighting, but go ahead and check this out. And then this is the entry here. Now, here's how you tell. First thing you do is you take away all the stuff you gave him before. So you take all these sleeping bags out and you scrap them now. They no longer need all those. I don't need 40 beds. Like so. Pick up all the beds. Scrap them all. Don't need them. Alright, take all that out of there. And we're looking good. Store that concrete wall. And too bad on your food, people. You get no food. You get to starve to death. Starve, suckers. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. We'll hook them up here in a minute. Hook them up with some food in a minute, but I don't want them out here doing food. Like so. Oh, I can get the store. There we go. And I should have 0 food. Alright, 0 food. No food out here. And let's store that in the workbench. Store that. Store all of these. Yes. I actually got damaged. That's interesting. Good job, bro. Taking these all out of here. Scrap that. Store that. Store that. Store this. Store that. Hey, you. Get off of there for a second. Get off of there for a second. Ha! Scrapped. Store it. Store it. Store it. I don't need those anymore. Scrap those. And what else we got? Anything else out here? I don't see anything else. Let's go. Let's see what we got there. Look at that sucker shaping up. Shaping up. Oh, we need to put a kill box on this side. We need to make an atrium kill box right there. Oh, we'll have to do that in a minute. Store all of these. Take all that down. Like so. Store that. Keep that. Store that one. Now, basically, it's going to unassign everybody when I store all of that, by the way. I have to re-give them a job to do. Let's store all of this stuff. Like so. I got 2 radio beacons. I got one over there and one over here. Huh. I didn't even see that. I didn't even realize that. I definitely don't need to. This must have been the original one. Oh, yeah, this is the original one. Let's scrap that one. Scrap that one. And again, go ahead and store that. Take this. Store that one. Store that one. Store this. Alright, so we're just kind of clearing out all the extra stuff that we have laying around the base. I think I have a bunch of stuff up here in the front too. Let's clear all of this stuff. And what I like to do is I like to tear stuff down and then rebuild it elsewhere where I can use it better. Or all of that. There we go. Now, I had that there since the very beginning of this playthrough. I usually put stuff on the bridge so it's easier to come in and grab your stuff. You don't have to run all the way back to the workbench every single time, which is incredibly useful. Oh, something died over here. Slow fly. Thanks for the free loot. Store it. All right. Now, another reason I'm storing all that stuff is so I have more size to build. Because I don't need any of that stuff anymore. Can I tell Mama Murphy to move? Can't tell her to move anymore. Can't tell her to get out of that chair. Get out of that chair, Mama Murphy. I want to move that chair. She can't move it. She's sitting in it. Oh, well. All right. Now it's vendor time. It's vendor time. Vendor time. Tell your vendor to walk over there, then snag their vendor thing and run away with it. See, that's my thingy. Oh, look, somebody's already walking up here. We know it's working. See, that's how you know it's working. They're already walking up there. All right, so we also need like a little vendor area. So we're going to go ahead and just put this over here. Give a little bit of gap. Tuck it back here in the corner. There we go. Weapons right there. Right there. Again, I mean, we can embellish this all day, every day. I mean, you can literally spend, you know, hundreds of hours just embellishing this one location. I'm not going to be doing that, but I'm just going to be putting everything inside the vault so they'll be protected in there. All your vendors and whatnot will be protected inside the vault. Now, they'll spend more of their time inside the vault than outside. So I'm going to go ahead and put general and weapons together. Now, why am I not just storing that at the workbench and then just putting it over there? Because I don't want to have to reassign those people. And there they go. Walking up there. Walking up into the thing. And again, we'll grab this person. We'll send him over here. He needs a doctor outfit. That dude needs a doctor outfit. Snag. Snaggaroony. Gregory Army saying hello to the chat and mods. I'm back. My friends needed me and I had to get her some food. There you go. There you go. That's how you really man up. Keep the spouse well fed. Well fed and happy. There you go. Pink Ranger hanging out. You're getting hungry, kids. Now you're making me hungry, Gregory Army. Look what you're doing, bro. Look what you're doing. You're making me hungry. That's not how it should be. Should bring enough for the whole class. All right, we're going to grab the other vendors here. Now, again, I just don't want to reassign them. I already have people assigned to them. And I would rather leave those people as is. All right, so we've got 3 over there. Where do we want to put the other vendors? Maybe way back here in the corner. Especially vendors that I'm not going to use very often. I'll put the bar guy back there. Put the bar guy back there for now. Now, this is how I originally started moving everything, when I would grab it and then I'd walk it all the way there every time. But most of the stuff you can just store in the workbench and then just start making it again without any penalty, which is the way to go. Now, see, I tell him to go, then I hit Tab and I hit E to pick it up, and then I walk it over there because he's connected to this particular sales thing, the clothing vendor. So I'm going to go ahead and grab it. Move it over here and just kind of stick it over here in this particular area. Now, when I was building this, by the way, this is what I was visualizing. Where am I going to put those guys, right? Where am I going to put them and how am I going to do it? And I actually need one more vendor. Hopefully I have enough cash. How much cash do I have? 249. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. There's actually one more vendor that I need to get, which is the armor vendor. But that's okay. Actually, I think I'm going to take the bar and move it right over here. I think there's a better spot for it. Right there, you can still get by this way. You can still get around the back of it and in between here. So if you want to know if your vendors can get around, just try to walk it yourself, right? Try to walk through there and see if they can get around. First, we'll straighten that out a little bit. There we go. Now, see, look, they walk right over there. Now they're inside the vault. How cool is that? That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Kez, are you using any mods, Satanchi? No. I use 0 mods. I don't cheat, don't shortcut, don't use any third-party mods. Not that I have anything against third-party mods. I do use them at the end of my gameplay, but I don't use them while I'm actually doing a gameplay. I was challenged to do a melee playthrough, or melee, depending on where you're from, playthrough, and that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm going to go ahead and do this, and then we'll go ahead and just build the kill box out to the side here. Make this one about the same, about 3 wide. Very nice. And then we'll go ahead, fill in with the same kind of stuff if we have enough resources. Got enough for 2 missile turrets. Cool. Stick those missile turrets right here at the end. And then, do we have enough for lasers? No. More aluminum. Of course we need more aluminum. I would have thought nothing less. But for now, we'll go ahead and just run this. And again, everything that I'm doing, you can actually do on PC, Xbox, and PS4, because I'm not using any third-party mods. I don't cheat, I don't shortcut, I don't glitch. I don't do any of that because I think it cheapens my experience. Of course, it's your game. You can do whatever you want. For me, I prefer not to. I prefer not to, and frankly, I don't even need to. I don't need to. All right, and we're going to go ahead and put this one right here, and then we can go ahead and connect the power over there. And again, we're using our 500 power to disconnect it over there. And now we've got rockets, we've got our turrets. Anything, I feel sorry for anything running up from that side. It's going to get absolutely smoked. Now also this can fire around this edge, so if they do get around here, it can fire around that edge. Anything shows up on this side, that can fire there. It can also fire fairly straight down there. But eventually we want to get some aluminum and of course fill that in with some lasers in case we get super mutants. Also, we can go ahead and secure the inside of the base here by going back to the vault-tec kit like so. And go ahead, put a doorway in there. It's kind of a little awkward, but it works. There we go. There we go. Close that up. Very nice. Activate. Let's do it. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know it did that. Did you guys know it did that? Does that turn the power off when you do that? It does. It turns the power off. That's cool. I don't think I've ever done that before. That's neato. Oh yeah, you see the power's on the bottom now.
For a small fee, of course.
Vault Star. All right, you might as well just go with the full power here. All right, now we've got to actually run some power, and this thing over here is going to help us. It's going to help us run this power all the way down to our stuff down there. Now I stored it on purpose so that I could reutilize these power pylons. Now the cool thing is I actually just have a thing on the wall here that I can run from here to the power pylon, and it's going to utilize the actual super thing in there to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and jump down, though I wish I had made it there. And let's go ahead and, again, way over here. Some wood. That's the easiest way to get on top of anything, by the way. Just take one of these little wood things there, and you can just kind of make your way up there. All right, and again, back to power. And you guys can kind of get the gist of what I'm doing here. Now, I like to put these nice and close to each other. Then I go ahead and run them together, and then I can go ahead and move it really, really far away. I can also stretch this one to its kind of maximum limit, which is right there. And then take this one. How far can this go? Probably right to the edge there. And then now you can see I'm running the power, and I'm using less to run it, right? Going the kind of max length distance, well, except for that one at the end there, which is just sitting there. And then I'm going to use something that's really cool that I love to use for this, if I can remember where it is. I think it's under wood. There it is. I love to use these shack bridges. Now, the reason why I use these shack bridges is because you can kind of sink them a little bit in the ground so they look legit. But also what it does, it puts your power up above the ground. So if somebody shoots off a rocket or something like that, it's pretty great. But I'm actually not going to use it there. First, I'm going to go ahead and take the power. It's going to let me. There we go. And run it here. I'm going to take this and move this as far as I can until I get an idea. Say right about there. Then I'm going to go ahead and put this right next to it. I'm going to lift this up and put it on top of here. And again, there's my max span again. And again, same thing. Go ahead and put this here. Run that there. Move it as far as you can. Get it right about here. And let's go ahead and see if we can bridge it to any of these. A little too far. That's no worries. Let's turn it around the other way. Like so. Now let's see if we can bridge it. Bingo! Bingo! All those water purifiers just turned on. Alright, now we need to, of course, do one more thing. We need to, of course, get it off of the ground. Like so. And we'll go ahead and just put it right next to it. Now, sometimes when you lift it up there, it won't work. Let's see. Got to find that. See, it's not quite. It's a little bit too far now. So you have to kind of adjust it. Move it a little closer this way, maybe. Nope. Move it a little bit closer this way. Try that. Nope. Oh, wait. There it was. There it was. Nice. So there we go. So we don't have nothing on the ground. So if somebody's shooting a rocket or whatever, that stuff is up. Now, we, of course, need some supports under here. So let's go ahead and do supports, because this is going to be super easy now. Now that you have your base kind of the way you want it to be, the supports are going to be the easiest part. I find, anyway. So go over here and we'll go to these really cool supports. We're going to double up on the supports. We're going to go ahead and go right here to the middle of this spot right here. See if we can get it to snap in there. Sometimes it does, and sometimes it says, I don't want to. Now here's another thing you can do too. If that isn't exactly where you want it to go, snap these together. Running into this play yard. Snap those together like that. Then what you do is you got that now perfectly in there. You can snap this one. As you can try anyway. Try to snap this one to the bottom of that, but I think it might be too close to that stuff. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Don't say maybe. Oh, for a split second there. It gave it to me for a split second. Oh, so feisty. So feisty. Now, if you can't get it to work, you can always just go good enough, right? You can always say good enough and then try to snap it in there. But I'm going to try to snap this one. There we go. Oh, come on. I just saw you do it. Snap in there. See, it works. You know what snap? You know what snap once. So now you got the power of knowledge, except for it is so feisty to get it to snap. Stop that. Stop it. All right, fine. You want to be like that? We'll just do this then. We'll just do this then. So feisty. Oh, yeah, it's hitting that bar. It's hitting that bar. That's why I won't let it sink. The bar's in the way. Okay, well, that's not going to work. Can't do it in the corner there because that thing's in the way. So we're going to have to backtrack it by one. There we go. Worth a shot. Now, notice how I was using the small ones and the other ones, and I was just kind of snapping them together. You got to kind of finagle it, fuddle with it till you get it to work. And then once you get it close, and try to get it to snap in there again. It's going to do it. Come on, I got all night. Let's snap already. Let's get our snap going. See what I did? Put one on the side, then one down below, so it would line it up. There we go. Support number one in. Let's try it again over here. Now, this looks like a good spot for a support right there. Now, these actually have some really cool supports. Go ahead and do this kind of thing. Oh, other way. Other way, yeah, this way. And these actually should snap under here. Come on. It wants to snap today. Oh, being so feisty today. All right, well, forget it. We'll just snap it over here. Come on. There we go. Oh, it's floating just a little bit. Ever so slightly floating. I don't think we can bury one that far. All right, let's go over here. Again, you gotta scroll wheel it out, full with it till it lets it snap. Still floating. Oh, not enough space. Keep working. Keep looking for it. Maybe right here. Scroll it out. There we go. That's looking better. Looking better. Whole thing kind of teetering on that. All right. Very nice. I like that. Again, you can fool around with it all day, and you can grab the whole entire thing and move it up and down as well. But we're just going to do our thing. Again, notice how, again, it's having trouble snap there. Snap one to the side. Snap one underneath. Take this one away, and there you go. There you go. Looking good. I think one more. One more. Now, again, we don't have to put these supports here at all if you don't want to. You don't have to. There's nothing that says you have to. Actually, I could get away with just a small one there. Again, I'm using this as a guide, a side guide, to hold that and put that exactly where I want it to go, so it'll snap it. Snap it in there. All right, now that is an industrial strength vault. Oh, I love that, man. I especially love the balcony. The balcony looks epic. That is our sanctuary vault. If you like that, put a 1 in the chat. How are we doing on time? A little bit over. A little bit over, but that is a serious industrial strength vault right there. Maybe we might want to put support under this. I don't think it snaps to that. I've not seen it snap to that before. But we'll put it under there and just do some pretending. Pretend that it snaps. I'm sure I could find another piece that would snap to it, and then I could snap to that piece. Let's just try to work it a little bit. Like it. Like it a lot. All right. Let's go look at it from this side. Looking good.
Yes.
No. Yes, no, maybe so. Looks like it needs another support. This support needs to be on this side. Not going to add as many supports as I want, but you get the idea. Let's go around, add some more supports. There definitely needs to be one on this side. Let's make it look better. Make it look better. Not floating, is it? It's floating a little. About over here. Less floating. Less floating. So there we go. And I could add a support under every single thing if I wanted to. But there you go. There you go. Let's add another one here. In the corner. Offset it. Inside edge. Get that one out. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. I like it. I like it a whole lot. Oh, yeah, a lot of ones. Why do you need supports? You don't need them at all. You absolutely need 0 supports, which is actually what I just said, which is funny. Look at them. There they go.
We're in some real trouble here. I hope you can help.
Sure,
I just want to trade a few things.
Go ahead.
What you got? Oh, she got an Institute rifle. Look at you. You're all geared up. All right, now there's a couple things I don't want to forget. Number one, all my my purified water. We're going to go ahead and run this up here. Put this by the vendors. There we go. Jang hanging out. What's up, Jang? We're going to go ahead, put that over here by the vendors. Then we're also going to make, speaking of the vendors, go ahead and make our crafting, cooking stove right there. And looking good. Now, also, while we're at it, we might as well do a little bit of lighting. It's going to get dark in here in a second. We'll put it right over our vendors, which I always find to be super cool. I love putting lighting right over the vendors. I had this one build where I actually built an overhang just so it had lighting. Very cool. Put that one over there for now. And then these ones, I can put it... I can put some wall lighting maybe. Like this. Might be like, Kismet, why does that one work and those other ones didn't? Right? Why are these working on the wall? Well, the reason why these ones are working is just outside there is a wireless transmitter, and there's not one inside here yet. Of course, this thing, you would think that thing would be a giant wireless transmitter, but it's not. So we've got to go ahead and put in another one over here. And these things are the greatest. These wall power conduits are the greatest. Because you just put them down, bam, all your lighting just came on, just like that. Which is pretty cool. Actually, I'm going to take this one out and try to make it look the same over here as these other ones on this outside wall. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's cool. Like that. Like it. All right. And again, we go in to here. Add a little bit of lighting. Again, we'll be getting to 7 Days to Die here in just a minute. I apologize if I'm running behind, but you gotta finish. You gotta finish a little bit so you can move on. Put one there, and I think I'm just gonna put some extras. Now, I like to put it where all of the things kind of come together, like that. And again, you're like, Kismet, why are those not on and these are not on? Again, they don't have a wireless thing to make them turn on. I'm just gonna walk over here to the wall. Maybe say right here in the middle. Bam. Now we got all that lighting. Looks like it needs some more lighting over here along this edge. Just going to randomly throw it down now just to try to clear up that edge a little bit. And then we're going to need some more power on this side. Or wireless power. There we go. Maybe one more. Let's really light this area up. Really light it up. Let's get this back here in the corner. And there we go. They've got a nice little area to hang out. We can go outside here and do something cool with the outside. And go, say, use some like industrial strength lights out here. Like that, just to make it look cool from the outside. And the same thing over on this side, where my overseer's office are. What could I do cooler at my... I'm going to use these things. Hey, stay away from my overseer's office. Stay out. Stay out, people. And then do something cool. Like these lights or something. Way up here. Like so. And then going to need power conduits, which you can't do on these walls. Can't do it on this side. I can do it right here. I can run the wire out there, but it's not going to work. Yeah, forget those. Forget those. Let's use some wireless lights. What can we use? What can we use that's cool? Oh, wait, some of these. Wow, I haven't used these in forever. Some red and green lights. Yeah, let's put some green lights up here on the wall. That's cool. Do I have to run wires to those? No. Those actually on? You can't tell. Can't tell if they're actually on or not. Boom. It should be on because the wireless power is real close to it if it's using wireless power. Get the red light. Fluorescent light. Let's use these other ones. I haven't used these in a while. They're pretty cool, actually. These ones. Put these over here. You can kind of see them from far away. There we go. Now you want to obviously do your lighting at nighttime. There's a whole bunch of lighting you can do. I'm going to do some of these lights in here. Run them across. Show you guys the different kinds of lighting that you can do. And I spent a lot of time trying to make it as bright as possible. I don't like it to be dark and dingy in my locations. Both in game and in IRL, I don't like it to be dark and dingy. Like so. And put that against the wall so it lights that up. There we go. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. You can also put in fluorescent stuff. Not a fan of fluorescent stuff in real life or in game. We'll put some fluorescent light up, say. Now, the fluorescent lights are kind of awkward when you're using these ceilings, because see how they kind of offset from the ceiling? Which kind of sucks. But I'll give it a shot. Gonna let me. Yeah, I hate that. Dislike it. That one's a bit better because it actually sits there. Put some over here. Kind of not sitting up. There we go. Crooked, but it works. Oh, well, let me get the light now. Light's stuck under there. Oh, well. Let's see. Let's try one of these fluorescent ones. And see, they're more like a spotlight, right? They spotlight down on stuff. Great for using your power armor. Also, speaking of power armor, let's go back up to decorations. And where's our display racks? Here we are. And we go ahead. Oh, we don't have enough aluminum. Oh, that's a bummer. I could make it where I can put my power armor on display. All right, you get the idea. You get the idea. Let's go ahead and save for an hour. And then we'll go take a look at it from outside one more time at nighttime, because it's going to look cool at night. Whoop. Hey, everybody. Hanging out by the bar. I should have moved the bar over here if I knew everybody was going to hang out there. Yeah, let's do that. Yo, guy, go over here for a second. See, the bar's gonna move. Watch as they all move. Isn't that cool? Put the weapons over there. See, the bartender move over there, and all the people will move down off of the stairwell, because right now...
Got work to do. Can't talk now.
Whatever, bro. Whatever, brah. So they're all kind of working. Now, if you got a big area like this, again, one of my favorite lights is this light here, which I will go ahead and put... And let's see, right here, right there. Then we'll just run it straight from this up to there. There we go. So really kind of lightens it up in here. Try to get that. Can't quite put it on that thing there. There we go. And it's going to be hard to do because the thing is right there, but I think we'll get it. There we go. There we go. So that's one of my favorite things, is it really lightens it up a lot, especially in the kind of a dark area here. That over there. And you can fool with that all night long. Fool with that all night long, but you get the idea. Looking good. Now they don't have to stand around in the dark. Now you can put even more lighting in. You can do all of that. We can do an entryway. Lighting down here as well. Especially using wireless lighting. That's kind of a real cool way to go. Now this particular one here, to get this one to get lit up, I would have to run it along the outside of the base and then go here, or I could run it from this side around the outside of the base to go to there. So I don't really want to do that. I want to go ahead and do some sort of wireless light. Ooh, how about a little cool little cage light out here? Get that to go. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I dig it. Need another connector though. Again, the cool thing is you put this connector on the inside, and then on the outside it's going to create a big giant bubble, and bammo, now we've got two cool cage lights there. Keep the door closed though. We don't want any baddies getting in there. We don't want any baddies getting in there. So yeah, look, it's all lit up. shining down. We got an epic entry there. Got a giant entry here. All lit up at nighttime. Got the kill box up there. Very cool. Run over to this side. I mean, you can just embellish this to the umpth degree. You can just do it hour after hour after hour. Oh, look at my overseer's office glowing up there. With the lights up there at the top. Very cool. Like it a lot. All right. Now, I could have added an elevator and all of that, but I really don't like the elevators. I think the elevators are, I don't know, kind of shanky. Right?
I can't remember the last time I had clean fingernails.
Kind of The door closed, people. Close all the doors. Like that. Oh, need some lighting in here. Need some lighting in here. Hello, chat, said Newski. Loving the kill box, Kismet. Thanks, MGG. It's pretty awesome. Seriously, love watch play Kiss and Fallout 4. Yes, I really love this game. It is. There's so much you can do. I mean, I can spend so much time doing this. Hey, look at that, how easy that is, right? Because you got all the wireless power. Now, by the way, don't trip and fall in the stairwell. You can also put some in the stairwell if you want. But make sure that you have one of those things close enough. So again, anytime you don't have any power, just take one of these things on the vault-tec kit anyway, and just stick it on the wall somewhere. Bam! Now you got lots of light everywhere. I want to run conduit. I've seen people run that conduit everywhere. I'm like, what the heck are you doing that for? That is just a huge waste of time. You could just run wireless and you'd be good. Wireless power and you'd be totally good. Gotta fix that. Gotta fix that. Looks like it's glowing green. Yeah. Okay, can we put some red? Let's put some red down. So feisty. I don't know, just because it's cool looking. I don't know, just for no reason. For no reason. All right, now we need something that's super important here before we finish. This is super important now. That's not it. Oh, man, where is that? I think it's in the kit itself. Something very, very important. Oh, man, I forgot where it is. Decorations. Posters. Nope. Signs. There it is. Very important. That's right. Overseer's office. Yeah, that's the stuff. There it is. All right, looking cool. Look at this. Nice. Nice. And you could just build walls. You could build traps. You could do all sorts of stuff. But I'm running out of room up here, see? Running out of room. But I can still build more stuff. I can tear all this down, build something else. Hey, get out of my bed, bro. What you doing in my bed?
Just looking to trade a little.
Now, here's a little trick to keep him out of your bed. Wait for him to get out of there. Oh, you little. Store in the workshop. Then he's no longer connected to it. You take your bed. Put it down, and now it's your bed. At least for a little while. Let's go ahead and save that, and we're going to call it right there. Quite the upgrade from just being a regular vault resident, huh? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Looks like so much fun, I wouldn't want to do anything else. I know, RJ. I've done this literally for like 80 or 90% of my playthrough time. Look at this beautiful day. You can check out your water purifiers. Check out Red Rocket over there. See if anything's going on. but he gets out of trouble. Watch a kill box annihilate them all. Be awesome if a whole bunch of death claws came in right now so you can watch the kill box annihilate them. Oh well, in the future. In the future. Of course, I could just keep forwarding time until I get a quest that says defend sanctuary. Also check on how my peeps are doing. You're not standing around out there, are you? Nope, they're out there doing their thing. And then we're good. Okay, we're good. We're going to stand out here on the balcony. We're going to call it right there because that is an epic shot. Epic shot alert. Nice. Actually, even better. Better if I face this way. Oh, look at that. I haven't been over there in a while. There's the epic shot. All right, everybody. That is super fun. What's going on, The Walker? We are having a crazy ton of fun. Of course, playing some Fallout 4. We just finished up the giant super build here at Spectacle Island. Probably this would be a mega build because I did embellish it more than I was going to. I had an overseer's office and a whole bunch of atrium and stuff. But you get an idea. You can build just a small area for them to live, or you can build a more kind of embellished area like I did as well. You can also get up onto the ceiling. You can see the atrium up above there. And, of course, we've got our purifiers all running off of the vault now. It's running all those down there. And I could add some more because there's plenty of power for everything that I'm doing. Pretty much you can build to max limit, which is what we'll do when we come back next time. Now, the next time I'm going to stream Fallout 4 is going to be on Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So on Friday night, I will just be doing 7 Days to Die from 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we're going to go ahead and we already saved, so we're going to call it there. Let me go ahead and save this recording. Now, if you did enjoy watching this Fallout 4 video, if you're watching it on YouTube, look for the next Fallout 4 video or the next 7 Days to Die video. See you next time.